Hey everybody, this is PyjamaPrime, back for another Transformers review. If you may have noticed in some of the happy birthday videos that were out that I was on, I wasn't quite using not quite the same setup as I usually do. That's because I'm now using my camera. It is a Samsung S730, and basically I'm having webcam troubles. I don't know what's wrong. It just stopped working and it won't let me access it from the desktop. It'll still work on MSN and probably Skype, but yeah, it won't let me work. It won't let me like access it for recording stuff, which sucks. So I'm gonna be using this, and I've been told that this looks good. I've been working on another. I worked on another little video for a collaboration with some of the guys, and it looks pretty good. And when I sent it to Clint, I think, um, he said I should use that for my reviews, and I was thinking about it since this is really the only thing I can use right now. All right, so on to the review. What I'm gonna be doing today is a special. Well, not special. It's I got it. I got these guys a few days ago. Two figures. I really shouldn't have bought them, but it was sort of an impulse thing because I knew that I wasn't going to see them like ever again. And I actually saw the figure I'm reviewing today in a Toys R Us, so not necessarily. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is Real Gear Robots Booster X10, or as I like to call him, Lazerbeak. Alright, so here is the Booster X10 Real Gear Robot in its alt mode. It's a Bluetooth headset, which is this part, and a bit of it looks like an MP3 player, which is this part. It's nice and red, got some orange screen going on, some translucent plastic. It's got the whole play, pause, power thing, like you'd see on an iPod or your standard MP3 player. This nightstand really needs to be wiped down. It's really dirty. The Bluetooth, you can fit it over your ear. It's just not that secure. Like if you really want to look like an idiot, you can hold it up, put it on your ear. Again, red, black, and silver, just like this. And it's got a nice Decepticon symbol and the Booster X10 name. So much for disguises. I believe the whole thing behind these guys was that they're part of the movie line. Whoops, sorry. They're part of the movie line, and basically the AllSpark had brought various electronic devices to life, and they're just kind of continuing on the fight. Many of them had Autobot. Many of them were either Autobots or Decepticons. Or actually, all of them were either Autobots or Decepticons. Some of them, they used the same mold for different factions. Well, that's just Hasbro. This one obviously is a Decepticon. Unfortunately, the other version of this mold, this toy, is not yellow. I wish it was yellow. Apparently, it's like light blue or something. So I'm kind of disappointed with that. And I really wish it was yellow, because then I could just, even if it was an Autobot, I could just stick a Decepticon symbol and call him Buzzsaw. I would love to have a Buzzsaw. Especially if this is, well, he is my Lazerbeak. Alright, so let's get on to the transformation. Put this to the side. Basically what you want to do, first you want to flip it over and remove the tail, flip the tail out, and that releases all of this. I'm going to move it back a bit. Separate the wings, stretch them out, and you flip out the feet by bringing them out and around. Alright, so you have the main body. Sit him right down, but he's still a bit flat, as you can see. So what you do is you take the Bluetooth headset, you flip down this little peg, take Booster X10 again, stick them, there's a little port right here, if you can see it, right above my finger, and the peg goes right in there. So now we have Booster X10, or again, like I like to call him, Lazerbeak, because you can totally see Lazerbeak. He's a red condor with a gun on his back. It's Lazerbeak. Hasbro was totally thinking, yeah, we're just gonna name him Lazerbeak, but maybe they didn't. Maybe they don't have a name for Lazerbeak, or even maybe for Buzzsaw. They totally could have called him Buzzsaw, and they would have gotten a lot of flack for it. But at least it's kind of accurate. Articulation: his head will rotate 360 degrees at the neck. I thought I got his head to, like, his actual head to move. Like, there's another joint, and it looks like it should swivel, but it doesn't, which is weird. So you just got that. There's no like head bobbing or anything, so you can't really move it around. The only way you can really get him to look down is if you kind of angle him with his feet. His feet are on ball joints, and you can, like, at the hip, so you can get him any way, any pose you want. It can rotate. No, it can't rotate 360 because the wing is in the way. It's kind of connected to the wing. But the feet are articulated. They will move. The wings will move any way you want. And the way I kind of like to pose him is kind of have it like that. Fold them up. And they can fold up like this, obviously. You have like that, sort of in a sitting position, like any bird would, really. Oops. There. Looks pretty good. Now, I just happen to have Ravage over here. Let's put him next to Ravage. And he looks pretty cool with Ravage. I also happen to have my music label Frenzy and Rumble on me. That's a bit better. Keep him in the shot. And then, if we just move a little bit back, we can fit in there. We got Soundwave in there ordering his minions to his tack. Very cool. Get these guys out of the way. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Lazerbeak. And he can't quite fit on Soundwave's. Whoop. He can't quite fit on Soundwave's shoulder, but he can fit on Megatron's. So you can recreate another movie scene there. You can tell. You can get your Megatron to tell Soundwave to play back Lazerbeak's findings. He sits actually really nice on Megatron's shoulder, on Megatron's arm. It's very cool. I enjoy it. That's kind of how I like to pose these guys, since he can't fit on Soundwave's arm, because he's just too heavy for Soundwave. Again, I would love to have a Buzzsaw repaint, but as far as I know, there is no yellow version of this, which sucks. I do plan on getting the other, maybe a few more Real Gear robots, just like the Decepticon camera, and to call him Reflector. Maybe the game controller, I'm not sure. But yeah, look around for these. He wasn't really that expensive. I got them on sale for about $8 maybe. So this is Lazerbeak or Booster RX10 from the Real Go Robots line from the movie. And I am PyjamaPrime, and I will talk at you later.